NYS. Shit, stoner.
Alright.
Young stoner.
You want that chef that cook you something.
Goddamn, these niggas fucking spent. Goddamn, these bitches fucking spent. The world is ours, we the realest.
The first 2 years of his life he lived in Compton, before his father relocated his family to the Inland Empire. There he spent the majority of his upbringing in Fontana. At an early age, DJ's parents began taking him to acting auditions, and it wasn't long before he got his first gig. When he was 5, DJ starred in a Honey Nut Cheerio commercial. Following that, DJ starred in the McDonald's Deluxe Space Jam commercial alongside Michael Jordan. He went on to have minor appearances in Grace Under Fire and In the House, which starred LL Cool J. This was a surreal moment for DJ, because at the time, him and his father were big LL Cool J fans. After In the House got canceled, DJ participated in Coach, Family Matters, and the Wayans Brothers, which led up to him getting his big break on the show The Hugleys, which chronicled the lives of a black family moving from the inner city to suburban Los Angeles. In the show, DJ played the son of D.L. Hugley. The show lasted from 1998 to 2002, for a total of 4 seasons before it got canceled. After The Hugleys, DJ picked up a few more acting roles, including ER, The Bernie Mac Show, Sky High, Cold Case, and Fireflies. After Fireflies, DJ's acting jobs came to a halt. During this time, his parents got a divorce, which affected DJ in a negative way. He began ditching school and failing his classes, which thus affected his ability to acquire new roles, because passing grades were a requirement to be able to act. When DJ was 19, he began getting face tattoos. Most actors would agree that their face is probably their most important asset and primary source of income, so most of them take excellent care of it. However, DJ began to fill it with tattoos. He started doing it because he considered his career as an actor over with. DJ felt frustrated because he was not booking roles, and even his agents turned their backs on him. He felt he had become another victim of typecasting in Hollywood, as he spent 4 years as a kid on the Hugleys and could not get any parts as an adult. Also during this period, he reconnected back to his roots in Compton and began kicking it with Bompton Pyrus and allegedly got put on Ludus Park Pyru. Ludus Park Pyru is a black American gang located on the east side of Compton. Even though DJ was done with acting, he still felt he had a bright future ahead, as he was trying to make a name for himself in the rap industry. Unfortunately, his life took a turn for the worse on August 5th, 2011, at 2 a.m. DJ was at a sports bar in Stockton with several friends, including Joanne and Marcus. During the course of the night, DJ, Joanne, and Marcus began throwing up gang signs at another group in the bar. This group included JJ, Ashley, Kendra, Armad, and Aaron. JJ and his friends were allegedly affiliated with the Crips, while DJ and his crew were Bloods. When the bar closed, gunfire unrelated to any of the parties was heard from down the street, causing the bar's customers to hurry to leave the area. The gunfire seemed to further set the stage to what would end up being a night from hell. After leaving Shavita's bar, JJ saw Marcus, DJ, and Joanne walking in the street and heard them calling out gang language. Marcus, with his fist clenched, approached JJ and asked him where he was from. JJ responded, "Bro, I ain't got nothing to do with that." Marcus took a fighting stance, and Dwayne and DJ, who were standing with him, began moving to the side of JJ as if they were surrounding him. Several members from JJ's group came to aid JJ, and the two groups started fighting. This physical altercation resulted in JJ being stabbed multiple times, and his friend Taylor, who tried to cover him while he was being attacked, was also slashed. JJ was put in the car and driven to the 500 block of Garfield Avenue, where they awaited for the ambulance. The ambulance had trouble getting onto the street because of additional gunfire that was transpiring further down the block. JJ Lewis died at the hospital that night. Before the murder, DJ had a few run-ins with the law. He had outstanding misdemeanor warrants for possession of marijuana and driving without a license, but these minor charges would be the least of his worries. A few hours after the murder, DJ was arrested and charged with premeditated murder, gang activity, and other crimes. At 22, he was looking at charges that could send him away for life. Joanne and Marcus were also arrested and hit with the same charges. During DJ's trial, D.L. Hugley was his biggest supporter and even acted as a witness for him. However, D.L. Hugley's past affiliation with the Bloods created a number of obstacles. Authorities were trying to demonstrate that DJ was part of the same gang. They believed that it was just a blood backing up another blood. In December 2012, following a 2-month trial, DJ was declared innocent. Although he was getting out of prison, DJ had mixed feelings. because his friend Marcus was found guilty and given a 12-year sentence. Marcus was the only person who testified and confessed to stabbing JJ, so it's safe to say that his testimony played a critical role in DJ being declared not guilty. Currently, DJ Daniel leads a quiet life, and it's uncertain whether he'll get a chance to restore his acting career. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
All right, here we go. We have DJ Daniels, who's best known for his role of D.L. Hugley's son on the show The Hugleys, but has a very interesting story.
Is now. And then they changed it. I was like, oh, okay. So I'd been on other shows. Like I was a warm up for, I saw him.
How, when you got a check for $1 million.
Right. But I knew that if I didn't do it right, I could make the situation.
Okay, over a year.
Yeah.
Any issues being in jail? Because you're in county, right?
Yeah.
Which a lot of times is even rougher than the pen.
What do you feel? I feel like hugging him and choking the shit out of him. Mm-hmm. Because now he got us all looking like we don't know what the fuck. Like we loved this kid. He was a good kid. And every time you see a black family in this situation, they always got to say, no, it's not like that. It's like this. And it just dehumanizes a lot of people that you know are good. So, and to be clear, I felt horrible for those lives. I felt horrible for what had happened. But I looked at my son and I remember mouthing, did you do it? And he went, no. And I believed him.
Yeah.
I loved him and believed him. So there was no question for me.
Was a gang member.
Right.
Hey,
that's
some gang shit. Was a gang member.
Right.
He was a blood.
Right.
You yourself were a former blood.
Right.
And we talked about this in our interviews.
Sure.
So they probably are making it look like, okay, this is some gang shit. That's one blood standing up for another blood, regardless of guilt.
Right. I say, because it was human. He was. No, growing up, literally there was no malice in his heart. His father at the trial.
Okay. Were you nervous?
Yes, because I knew what it was past that. It was.
You get acquitted, but as a man, you ultimately have to take responsibility for your role in everything that happens.
Right.
Whether it's mostly out of your control, partially out of your control, your friends do this, your friends do that. You know, men don't act like victims. They have to say,
absolutely.
I put myself in a situation that I probably shouldn't have put myself in.
Right.
Do you take a certain level of responsibility of saying, I could have done things differently leading up to that night or even during that night that could have altered the lives of dozens of people and possibly left a man living instead of dead?
Mm-hmm. That's all me and Marcus do. I'll take the blame, then he'll take the blame. I'll take the blame, he'll take the blame. I feel like it's my fault, he feel like it's his fault.
Really?
Yeah, we go back and forth all the time with that.
Because Marcus ultimately got released.
Yeah, about 7 months ago.
Yeah. Were you in contact along the way? You don't want to speak about it? Okay. But now he's out.
Yeah.
What was it like to see your friend come out?
I was waiting for that for years. You know what I mean?
Why, yes. Shit, stoner.
All right.
Young stoner.